All right, everybody. Hey, this is Matt here, Home Farm Ideas, and I just wanted to kind of walk everybody through my aquaponics system as best I can. This is a live video, so if you have questions, obviously post them below. They actually pop up on my screen right here. So if you have questions while I talk about this system, I'll do my best to answer you. Keep in mind that there's usually a lot of people that join in on this, which is kind of funny to me, but I would enjoy to be talking to you guys about this. So, I think what we'll do... Hey, man. I think what we'll do is we'll have... Hi! Everybody's starting to pop up and say hi. I think what we'll do is we'll actually start in the sump. I love the turd emoji. I just got my daughter a turd emoji pillow. This is cool. How much does this cost? Nothing. It's free. YouTube lets us do live videos. I don't know if you have to have an account that has a specific number of subscribers, but I guess I might have that threshold. So, with that said, let's go ahead and get to the sump here. Okay, so the sump tank, this is my aquaponic system. This is a walkthrough of my aquaponic system. So this is the sump tank, and eventually I'm gonna make this tarp disappear, and I'm gonna actually put some nice wood slats around this. Down in here, you'll see there is, well, I don't know if you can see, get in here a little bit. See that down there? There's actually a pump. Now that pump actually pumps up all the water into this T-fitting right here. Hold on one second. Actually pumps all the water up into this T-fitting, right? And then you have water that goes this direction, see? And then you have water that comes this direction. So we'll just cover this side first. Okay, so the water comes down into here. Okay, and now this is the water flow that I have going into this system. Okay, that's the amount of water that's going into my fish tank. And this side is my fish slash snail mega side of things. Snail mega down there, see? Big fatty snail. Here, I'll bring her up so you can see if she's not too deep. And she's awake too. So yes, this is snail mega right here. She keeps the algae at a minimum, and she never argues, and she just eats. So that's good. So this is my fish tank, okay? And basically the water comes in here from the actual sump tank, and it keeps flooding here, okay? And as it floods, the water has to drain somewhere, and so this is my slow, or SLO, and basically what it does is as the water flows this way, and it goes via gravity down back into the sump tank, which I'll show you in a second, it pulls all the fish waste and poop and everything off the bottom there, and it basically pulls it up this pipe. Now as it pulls it up this pipe, okay, it comes down this way, and it goes right back into my sump tank, okay? So I'm eventually going to put filters and stuff right here to actually catch most of those solid waste and the solid poop, and then basically take that and put it into my garden. So, but this water goes back down into the sump tank, so you have water inlet here, water inlet here, or outlet here, goes back down into the sump, so that's a full cycle, right? So it's basically going through the cycle, okay? But that's not the filtration that I have so far. The grow beds that I have actually act as a filter as well. Okay, so this is the second half of the T. It comes up right here, goes into this T fitting this way. Okay, comes up over here. Sorry about the glare. Right, comes into here and then feeds into these grow beds here. Okay, this is just something that I was growing duckweed and stuff like that to feed my fish, but now I'm actually growing frog bit. Okay, which my chickens eat. And so basically, it all flows in here. Right, so that same water source flows all in here and then goes over. Actually, I use a U-siphon to get the water from here to there, right? And then it basically all overflows and goes into there. So it looks like I'm locked up here. You guys still seeing me? Let me see. Well, I'll continue on. So it looks like it's locked at 3 minutes. But, so anyway, the water overflows into there, okay? And then it goes back down into the sump tank through this pipe right here, back down into the sump, okay? And then these are all the grow beds, so all the water gets pumped into these grow beds, right? and then the water has to leave these grow beds. But see, I have a bunch of stuff growing here. I have like these pumpkins, and there is mildew growing on them, but that's just how it is in Huntington. The water basically in the air causes mildew to grow on these plants. But anyway, so it's pretty healthy, but it will eventually kill this pumpkin plant, which I don't mind right now. Then I have onions in here. Okay, those are growing really good. I got strawberries. Strawberries, I started to have a problem with them a little bit, but anyway, they'll bounce back, I'm sure. So pepper plant's doing horrible. I don't know what happened with these, but I'm working on this water. Then here is my pepper plants. This one was almost dead due to heat. Just fried my plant, and so so now it's starting to do better. But anyway, they're not looking the best. This was really, all the leaves were just super yellow like these down here, and it started to come back. These tomato plants, and look at what I just found. See that little egg? That is a hornworm egg. And they are tough. Let's see. Pow! Yep. So anyway, this is growing. Zucchini. Oh no, cucumber, excuse me, cucumber. Just planted that not too long ago. And so anyway, the water comes in here, okay? And then it goes down this drain, or goes down into this bell siphon, okay? So basically all the water flows into here, right? And it just keeps flooding this, and then it ends up draining. And that is called a standpipe down in there, okay? And so as the water starts to flow over that, it starts to go down that, which creates somewhat of a suction. But when you put this bell half on it, of the bell siphon, then as it pulls down, it pulls like all kinds of water down it at the same time. This bell basically creates a suction, and then it drains the entire bed, okay? And it goes down into this drain here that comes all the way over here. So this bed does that too. This one does its own here, but that drains right back down and into my sump tank right here, okay? So there's the water inlets for those two things, okay? Or the water drains, okay? And so if we come over here, I'm actually adding to my system. Hopefully this is still streaming, because it would be a huge waste of time. So I built this bed, and now I'm currently building this one. I'm trying to get this on videotape so you guys can see what I'm doing, but basically these are just going to be, those are half barrels, see them down there? These are actually full huge beds. And so I'm going to be filling these up with that grow media. May even do some rafts here. But I basically need to do the plumbing, so I'm going to pull the water from that water source right there, that tee off into the ground, come under here, and then come up right there, and then actually have some water coming in on either side to fill this up. And then I'm going to have the drains back there, and maybe a pipe going around the back, and then so on and back into the sump tank. So I had to cover them up with wood to make it look nice. These are actually tongue and groove wood, and it looked really good, so that's why I went with it. So I'm finishing up this one as well, and I'm trying to get this on video. And then I also have these zip towers, these zip grow towers basically, from Bright Agrotech. They sent me these, and I'm going to be setting these up somehow. I just don't know how I'm going to do it just yet, but I'm thinking about basically doing it from the roof down, because they kind of fit that way. So one here, one there, and one there, and then just bringing them down. I don't know, I might even have just all four of them in the middle, two facing that way, two facing that way. I don't know how I'm going to do it yet, but working on it. So anyways, that is my system so far. There's a lot to this. There's a lot for me to learn, and hopefully you guys can learn from my mistakes too. I post a lot of stuff that I'm trying to work out while I'm videotaping these things. So anyways, like always, I wish I could see. It just stopped. I don't know if anybody's posting any other comments, but anyway, if you have questions or anything like that, post your comments below. I'm going to open the comment section. This was live comments, but I'm going to open the comment section below. This is just a live video that I'm testing with this app that I got, and hopefully it works. Clearly it's not working here, and then the time on the live feed is locked at 6:59. So so anyway, hopefully you guys can all see this. If you have any questions, like I said, post your comments below, post some questions below on the system, and if I can answer the questions, I definitely will. I'm looking forward to actually doing more live videos, provided this stupid app's going to work right. So, anyway, God bless you guys, and like always, yeah, peace.